Hi everyone, it's Al Nigrin, Executive Director and Curator of the New Jersey Film Festival, here to tell you about our upcoming Spring 2019 Film Festival. We had 22 films that were selected out of 564 that were submitted from around the world, and so we're going to be having a competition where those 22 films are up for Best Feature, Best Documentary, Best Short Film, Best Animation, and they're given prizes and accolades at the very end of the process. The competition part of the festival will be running from Friday, January 25th through February 10th. We'll be screening films on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, starting at 7 p.m. in our state-of-the-art facility, Voorhees Hall, which is room 105. It's a very beautiful auditorium. It seats about 250 people. It has high-definition projection system, soundproofing. We have listening assistive devices for people who are hard of hearing. And it's a really nice space with cushy chairs, graded space so nobody's blocking you when you're watching. So it's really nice movie space. So that will be taking place again from Friday, January 25th to Sunday, February 10th. We have 8 programs that will be part of the competition. But I also wanted to tell you that there'll be 2 Friday screenings that are being hosted by the Confucius Institute at Rutgers University. There's 2 free screenings by the very acclaimed American-Chinese director Wayne Wang, and those movies will be on the 15th of February and the 1st of March. You can check out more information about them at our website, which is www.njfilmfest.com. We also have a smaller film festival that's part of the New Jersey Film Festival this spring. It's the United States Super 8 Film and Digital Video Festival, and that'll be taking place on February 22nd and 23rd, Friday and Saturday evenings. And there'll be a really wonderful lineup of films that are primarily shot on the old amateur gauge Super 8 film and digital films as well. We don't know the lineup yet. We will be announcing them sometime in January. You can check out our website by the 1st of February to see what films will be screening for that little festival within the larger one. Here's what we're going to be showing as part of the competition. On Friday, January 25th, we have a wonderful animation by Simon Liu. He's from Los Angeles, California. It's called Geometry, and it pays homage to the experimental filmmakers Oscar Fischinger and John Whitney. It's a very beautiful film. Very short, only 2 minutes. And then the feature film is one of my favorites of what we're going to be screening this coming semester. Diary of Rooftop Water Towers is a film by Nobuyuki Asai. He's from New York, a Japanese filmmaker. And this is an amazing film that documents all the water towers in New York City. A series of haiku films that are really a kind of city film that give you a kind of look at the personality of the upper echelons of New York City. One of the most amazing films that I've ever seen, really. It has to be checked out. It was shot in 35mm film in black and white, and it has a lot of personality. I hope you'll come and check it out. The director will be there along with the producer, Keiko Shinogaga, and they will be there to do a Q&A with the audience. That's on Friday, January 25th. Then on Saturday, January 26th is a kind of horror night, and we'll be interviewing one of the filmmakers in the next filmmaker interview that we'll be doing here on EBTV. So you can check it out there. That's on Saturday, January 26th, horror night. Then Sunday, January 27th is musical night, and we'll have Zach Morrison, who's from East Brunswick, here to talk about his fine musical, Everything's Fine, A Panic Attack in D Major. The documentary that evening is about gospel music, and that's by Robert Klenn, called How They Got Over. So that winds up the program for Sunday, January 27th, and that's our opening weekend. The following Friday, we have a series of animation films and films that deal with art. Kenzie Sutton is from Millburn, New Jersey, and her stop-motion animation film called Harls is also one of my favorites from this year's lineup. Then we have Anthony Marinville's Mimi Van Olsen, Pet Portraitist. It's about this really great artist who draws people's pets. And if you love animals, I highly recommend this film. It's really a very endearing film. And Anthony's going to be coming from Los Angeles to be part of our festival to do a Q&A. So come and check it out. Another local film from Millburn, New Jersey by David Coe and Emma Kwong called Leaving an Impression, a Portrait of Edward Duffner, is about the restoration of these two really great Impressionist paintings that are up at the Millburn City Hall, I believe. And David will be there to do a Q&A along with Lorraine Brennan-Barrock, who's the producer of the film. That's the lineup for the Friday program on February 1st. On Saturday, February 2nd, we have two really great films, Queenie and The All or Nothing Thin King by Benny Quintero, which is an experimental film. And then David Bellarosa, who's from Austin, Texas, he's going to be coming up to talk about his romantic comedy called Here We Are, and a really great film. Indie films need to be seen, and this is one that was made with a lot of love. Then on Friday, February 8th, we got two documentaries by Princeton filmmakers. The Shepherd Sings a Song by Andrew Nee. He's going to be here as part of our filmmaker interview series. And Janet Gardner's highly acclaimed Quakers, The Quiet Revolutionaries, is about Quakers. And I learned a lot. I didn't know that Richard Nixon was a Quaker. And I learned a lot from this documentary. And hope you'll come and check it out because both filmmakers will be there to do a Q&A. Then on Saturday, February 9th, we have a really great lineup of films about women. Game Changer is by Sam Shapiro. It's a musically driven silent film about a young woman who discovers she's pregnant. It's a very, very wonderful film. Joe by Justine Williams. She's from New York, follows a 13-year-old girl who clashes with her mom. It's also a really great film that's set up, has a Jewish theme because she's getting her bat mitzvah and she's kind of revolting against her mom. Really, really interesting film, very funny and very serious at the same time. And Emily Casey's film is probably the most challenging film that we are offering. It's called A Girl Named C. It's a documentary that addresses one of the most taboo subjects in the United States. It's child sexual assault, and it focuses on a young New Jersey girl who was abused as a young girl. A really important film that should be seen by everyone. And Emily will be there to do a Q&A. Our last program on Sunday, February 10th, is a series of documentaries that deal with food. We have a couple of experimental films in there too. Introducing Scully is an animation by Kirk Wallace. Yellow Arrows by Yana Sar, a Russian filmmaker based in New York. A really interesting film, very beautiful to look at. The Last Harvest is about the state of immigration and harvesting our food. A very important film also by Alexis Sprake. She's from Watsonville, California. And then Kathleen Doherty Huxley, Vermont Fancies, about a Vermont farmer who harvests maple syrup, and is also a really important film to see. Kathleen will be there to do a Q&A. And this program is being sponsored by the Rutgers University School of Environmental and Biological Sciences Honors Program. We're grateful to for their support, as well as many other university departments who provide programming support for our film festival. The Cinema Studies program is the largest and the most important since we're housed with them. So that's our lineup for the Spring 2019 Film Festival. Hope you will join us. You can get more information at our website, which is www.njfilmfest.com. Thanks so much.